I clocked in yesterday for the first time in like 3 months. And it didn't really take too much of getting back into the flow of things. I actually still remembered a lot. Not much has changed between when I took leave and then when I came back. However, I again, not much has changed. They were very willing to triple seat me if it were certain types of guests that came in, but you know what? Money is money. And what I made yesterday, things have changed so much in the restaurant industry. So it used to be where at the very least you could keep your cash tips, and most of the time people were paying with cash. Now it's okay, all your credit card tips come on your paycheck that you get every 2 weeks. What they will do, some places do have the option of you having a pay card that they give you, but you don't get your money until the next day, which is still a little bit better than waiting 2 weeks, but my bills are due now. But anyways, the money that I made yesterday would have at least paid my phone bill so I could have that connected and then gotten my account out of the negative. Because I think I'm like $12 and some change in the negative. I think it might be more because most of my bills were on auto pay when I was working. So now what I'm doing is, well, the plan today is I have to drop off those shirts and then also go to the library. The library closes early today. So I'm going to be there almost all day. Also, I forgot. It was something else I thought about doing, but I forgot. So, yeah, I'll be back. On my way to drop off these two shirts. I swear to God, he better have his paper check ready for me, though. I might do something trendy, like here, right in front of me right now. Because I still have my clock out slip for the week. Everybody acting like they don't know where he is. Let me calm down. I'm just annoyed. That's it. That's it. Okay, not only was he not here, but the kitchen manager called and said he won't have anything for me until next week. So I'm keeping these collateral. What's up? For the past like hour, 45 minutes or so, I've been working on a projected living expenses budget so I can be prepared for the upcoming fiscal year. And hopefully, if I'm not in a place by July, fingers crossed, August, I have a place to stay. But I included everything: rent, car insurance, all the utility bills, gym membership, all three cell phone bills. Okay. This is what I came up with. So, between two jobs, I would have to earn and save $1,527.92 in order to have a monthly budget of $6,111.67, which means overall for the year, I would need $72,415 just to pay my bills throughout the year. So between two jobs, I will have to earn 75K at minimum so I can be able to save like maybe 2,585. In my dreams. In my dreams. Let me not say in my dreams, but that's that's the idea. That's the goal if I'm going to use the word dreams. That's the goal. God dog it. Oh, and meantime in between time. So between now and throughout July, I need to pay off the bills that are past due. So next week, when I get my check from my current job and then the check from the old burger joint, hopefully I'll have enough money to be able to pay the 125 to reconnect my cell phone bill and then the 267 to pay off my storage bill, which would be past due. So my storage bill by itself is $237. Their late fees are $30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it'll probably be a whole 300. Then I would need to pay off gym one, which is Planet Fitness, 6112, and then my other gym, $111.50, because that's how I shower between those two gyms. Man, man, man. At least at least I'm prepared to spend every dime I have. Okay? So after working yesterday, off today, and I work the next 2 days. The next 2 days, if I can earn $600, the paycheck next week coming from my job would be, hold up, quick math. So if I earned a gross of maybe $800 and then taking out the taxes, I would have about $640 in order to pay off my bills. And then that 640 would, if I do storage and my cell phone bill. If I have a gross, dang, I'm thinking too fast because like energetically and emotionally, I feel desperate because I need to pay all these bills. But if I net from that 800, $640, and I pay the storage and reconnect my cell phone, that's about 392 minus taken from the 640, I'll have $248 remaining. Then I'll be able to go ahead and pay Gym 1 and Gym 2. If I actually do get that paycheck from the burger joint and they're not taking me through some rigmarole, because I didn't have time to fill out the onboarding. So they need to pay me something. They need to figure this shit out for real. But with the onboarding, 190, I don't know, it'll be about 140, $150. That's about $225 total. That can pay another bill. I have to figure out which bill though, because I would have been paid the my cell phone bill will be coming up again literally within a week and a half, because next week's the 13th and my cell phone bill is always due on the 24th. So yeah, within a week and a half I will have to pay another cell phone bill. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then I can use some of that money to apply for some of the homes that I have as options. All right, so now what I'm about to do is go ahead and get on one of these library computers and print off the things that I need to print off. That's it for the day too, because I'm gonna have to go and find me something to eat and then find me a place to lay my head because I have work in the morning. I need to bathe too.